start. Let's hope it works now.
I'm watching, so.
Yeah. So it should be working right now. Yes, it works. Yay! Then I can finally start a new game. Oh, this is gonna be great! Welcome everybody to Call of Cthulhu. I don't know how to pronounce the name. And hopefully people can hear me, right? And also hear the game and whatever. I love the Lovecraftian gods. They're fun. Yes. Let's enter. If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the god have pity. The man who his garnishes sane and hideous end. Ooh. This is very filthy place. I wonder what I'm doing here. Ew. What is this place? How did I get here? Okay, so you will can't jump in this game. Oh no. Huh. That was very high sensitivity. Huh. Sharks. Someone really likes shark's meat. Uh-huh. Set to crouch. Nice. Maybe get up again. There we go. Huh. Can I? What button is it to? Okay, there's no button for. Oh, there we go. E. It didn't say anything. Okay, so that's locked. Means I have to go where? That's where I came from. Mouse sensitivity is okay. Can I? Stand it. Okay, no buttons at all. Oh, a bolt cutter. What's this? Huh. Is there something down here? Whoa. Okay. I think I will go up again. Seems like they don't want me to go there. Cool. We'll just cut this thing. This chain. Open the door.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Voices in my head. It's voices. Aww. And music. Very disorientating thing. Okay. Guts and
What a
sharks.
putrid offering.
Offering. Are you talking about me?
Don't fight.
Run.
You have been
What?
chosen.
Run. What? How? Oh, there we go. Running. Oh. Sacrifice.
Has already been written.
They seem to not have eyes.
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Nice. Oh, what a nice guy. Is that Huster? Probably. Oh my. Oh. Just a dream. That's nice. It's nothing to worry about.
I
Just a
hate
dream.
whiskey.
I love whiskey.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Nice. Oh,
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
nice. Okay.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Cool. I like that. Ba-ba-ba. Oh. Hello, phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
What to choose? Aha. I would take an investigation. It's a psychology. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
Cool.
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing
Sure.
your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, for you stupid.
Okay, we just hang up on the girl.
I'm coming.
Nice. Hello, old man with
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
I drink, therefore I listen.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
I believe you.
Sarah, my little girl,
Oh.
she is dead.
Oh,
Even
no.
you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Oh. It's a nice painting. It's
Tell
very
me all the
creative.
assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest?
Yeah.
It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Cool. Nice picture.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
I don't know.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is
Cool.
linked to this case, can't you see? You
Yeah.
must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been
painting.
the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
You don't.
I never knew what she meant by that. My
don't
daughter was an
see
enigmatic
things.
figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her
I have a
life
question.
Yes.
and death.
What's the name of this game exactly?
Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu? Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Let's see. Something
Her
is
husband
not right.
was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there
We
with her
are
son and her
in
husband.
I suppose you
United
want to ship me off
States.
there.
Cool.
Darkwater holds the secret
Or-
regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Of course, I will.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death.
This man
You'll be handsomely
is
compensated.
very...
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death
He
of your
moves
daughter.
too much.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't
He must
expect
be
any
nervous.
less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Oh. Yeah, look at the painting. It's nice, isn't it?
Darkwater.
It's very nice.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a book. I should get rid of all this stuff.
What? No, this is nice. This is really nice. That's like a map of cases. You shouldn't be getting rid of that. Why would you? Is there something in here?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Yeah, blackmail. What about here? What? Okay, is that? Oh, that's the
The
thing.
Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Nah, probably not. Can I leave? Thank you. So yeah, we are going places again. This is gonna be nice. I wonder what they can figure out. And I have been trying not to see anything about this game so far, so I'm really excited about the whole story and what they have developed in this game. It's gonna be great. It's been a while I've been playing games too. Let's move into Darkwater Port. Oh, it's murky. Oh, misty. Oh. Yeah, this is very, very, very misty. Little boat is floating on the water. Uh-huh. Very nice visuals so far. Don't smoke. Hello.
We're almost there.
You look grumpy too. Why is everyone so grumpy in this game? Is it like the ultimate bear is just gonna be really grumpy people all the time? Yay! There you have the great old one's name. Celia. Oh yeah, that's another god. Goddess. Look at this town, it's so dirty.
guys coming to unload.
Oh. But
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
thank you.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Oh.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Nice.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
What? Oh, you want me to look at the shark? Or the whale? Shark? What is?
Please move back. Let the police do their work.
Ah,
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go
It's
any
killer whale.
faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
but I'm a detective.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't?
Yeah.
Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Okay,
There's
I will
something
just go
coming.
then.
Something.
What? Oh, there's this. Oh, that's nice. Wonder why it's so luminescent, especially the fog on it. Huh.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Okay. Should I go in here first? Yeah, I should go here first. Seems like that's what the game wants me to take me. What is around here? I am always so curious. It's beautiful.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
What? Why?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. Ooh, there's nothing behind them. It's just one-sided papers.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
And
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
No. Whale capturing.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Oh, book. I take things. Okay, cool. Oh, there's an upstairs there. Don't mind me. Just being overly green candlelight thingy. Sure. It's normal.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
He had amputated leg. Oh, there's another one of these.
What a macabre souvenir.
What? Is it? Okay. It's the leg. Okay, cool. Let's go downstairs again. Oh, he's... Okay, he went away. Nice. It's in here. Toilet. Okay, nothing useful there.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Cat. Kitty? Kitty makes
Broken.
letters.
This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law
Very
around here.
poetic.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Tell me about this place. Who's
I
the
found
one?
a threatening letter signed by a certain Cat.
What?
Yeah.
I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd
sorry.
prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being
Sorry.
blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Oh, what? Oh, that sounded like you're gonna kill her or something.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I seen it.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Okay.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Interesting.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I don't have time to play guessing games. I'm investigating the death of a whole family.
You're right. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
Okay.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
All right. Interesting, interesting. Let's see what's in this place. Maybe. No, they seem a little bit busy. Oh my gosh. Ah. A lot of drunken, grumpy sailors here and such. What are you looking at? Whoa, what?
Hey, be careful.
What? Why did I do that? Oh, that must be Cat. Oh.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
What?
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way.
Cool.
Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Just a small glass, yeah?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
What is this?
I think we'll get along well.
Did you spike that? Oh, whoa. Oh, okay.
That'll be all for now.
Affecting my thing. Cool. Interesting.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Interesting.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the
Oh.
doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Oh, he seems lonely.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness. until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
Yes, a lot
Pure
of markings.
knowledge.
Hello, can you... Okay, I will leave that guy. Seems like he's not interactable.
What?
Well,
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear cut. What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
oh, she didn't like that approach. Eh. What?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
Okay. So, run. He's alone?
You
Hi.
saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Ooh.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Ugh.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Okay. Not much to find. Not that I can see. So run back here. Very, very interesting. Hello, crabs.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shyster.
What could have done so much damage? What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Ignorant people. Hi. You seem distressed. Oh well. Who is this?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
What?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Oh, I see.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Well, seems... Okay.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Okay. Drunken people.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Sure.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Interesting.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Wow.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Okay. Let's see if we can find our way in to this place. Interesting, interesting. Oh,
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Oh.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Aww. But...
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
But... Wow, people are really don't want me to go to this place.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Oh, well,
You
ask
can't
the
understand. You're not sailor.
person up here then about it.
You're back again.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Oh, thank you. What are you guys?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
Well, I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Okay. Okay, let's go through the sewers then. Maybe. There's another door here. No. Okay.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Yeah. Oh, oops. Uh, hmm. Yeah. Where? Oh. How? Should be another piece around here. Maybe? Maybe? Hmm. Oh. Yay!
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Yeah, of course it would. Okay. To the sewers we go. Huh? It's another piece? What? What? A third piece. Okay. Yeah, the magic number is 3. So of course it would be a third piece somewhere. What? Hmm. Where would the other third piece? Maybe outside? No. It is in here. Somewhere. Ah!
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
How did I lit candle thingy? Okay. Turn the wheel. Turn it.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Yay! I did it. Ew. Green. That is not good. Oh. What the what? Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. This is not good. Oh well. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whoa! Tentacle monster. Oh, how? Where? Ew. Interesting. Maybe there's more down there. That wasn't just a jump scare. Oh!
This is primitive.
Yeah. Very primitive. Hello. Can I crouch? Yeah.
Oh, this place stinks.
Yeah, it stinks.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh. Oh, it's cold? Huh. It's cold, apparently. What is going on with my screen? Oh.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Cool.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I don't think that seems a bit disturbing. Well, all of it seems disturbing. Like she might have been laying here, sleeping, doing weird stuff. Yep. 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 Yep.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is
Uh-oh.
has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Oops.
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective
Oops.
Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Well,
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
oh my. Oh no.
This
I will
case
be
has nothing
very
to do
careful
with you,
this time.
Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
Your
I've got
turf.
my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Whoa.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Ah,
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some
very
driving to do.
far up. Nice. Wow. This is gonna be highly interesting. Well, well, well. He has a very strange scar along his mouth there. He's probably been in trouble a few times or something. Someone we're watching.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
Winchester.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Okay.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Sure.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Nice place. Huh? Oh, we are going in here, okay. Oh, nice angel statue. Does it, can I...
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
The angel lost its arm. This mansion place is freaking big. Oh, spooky music. Can I...
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Aww. Okay.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
And also...
Poor kid.
What?
Poor kid.
Okay, poor kid. Oh. Is there anyone else? No. Okay, let's go back. And up this trail. Right? Okay, you're gonna be there. Okay, cool. I'll go alone then. What? 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 Why is this ominous music? Oh, big raven. Huh? Okay, follow the raven. Hey. Okay. Maybe. Huh. Why not follow
This
the
entrance
raven?
is still in use.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, no.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr.
Relax.
Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the last time, tell me why you're here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Oh.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Oh.
Vermin.
That's
Yeah,
lie.
that's it. Vermin.
That's a
Right.
lie.
This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
The terrible.
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Aww. Okay.
Stop bothering me.
I'm sorry.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Stop bothering me. Stop bothering me.
Oh.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh well. that old man lying. It's very terrible. There's vermin in the house, in the mansion.
Follow me. I know.
Well, I will actually uh, take take a take the break from here, and I'll see you guys next time. Apparently, when I can do some streaming again. So thank you for watching.